Hey guys, it's Les here over in West Yorkshire at my rock room. As you can see, it's been one of them weeks this week, so I've not got a right lot done in here, to be fair. I've had a lot of tobacco. We've had a big tobacco shipment come this week, so I've had to turn that into liquid concentrates, or start the process anyway. So I haven't had much time for all else. However, I have been here today, and so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be having a look at those two oddment barrels. Do you remember that we've got on the Evans machine that's got 3 barrels on it, a £3 and 2 1.5 £1 ones. One of the 1.5 £1 ones has got serpentine in it, which is a video in its own right, so that's about halfway through that video, so you've not seen that yet, I don't think. And the other two, the other 1.5 £1 one has got fragments, bits and pieces from other runs, if you like. And the same thing with the £3 barrel, that were mixed rocks, some of which went into the vibratory tumbler but came out rougher than when they went in. Do you remember them? So I've retired the vibratory tumbler for now, and I've cleaned out all the material, so I'm going to be using that for perhaps big pebbles. I'll think of something. So anyway, what I'm thinking that these two last tubs that's on this Evans machine, I'll be able to combine into one. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because these have been on now for about a month, haven't they? Some of them were really rough like. So anyway, that's the plan anyway. It's to empty these two, get them into one, so that it's only got then 2 barrels on it, so it's lightened the load and ready for servicing, if you like. And then that also means I've also, this £5 machine is currently empty because I've taken some soda lights out of that, which again is a separate video that you've not seen yet. And that's now been moved onto a £3 barrel on there, because we've managed to, again they've shrunk, so we've managed to get them all into one. So anyway, I'll show you these, show you how far we're up to, and then I'll show you some that we've actually finished. Now these are some of the ones that we started off right at the very beginning about 12 weeks ago. Well, some of them have been on polish. Remember I did some on normal polish and some in the vibratory polisher to see which were the best. Well, we've scrapped that, but the ones that were on this barrel are now finished, so I've got them on my table out front. So I'll show you them in close up at the end. And interestingly, some of them, when you put a torch onto them, because they're translucent, the glow, you know, the light passes through it and it makes it glow like a lantern. So it's nice to see them different ones glow. They don't all glow. Some of the stones are solid, but a lot of them are translucent or transparent, or even combinations of the two. So I've had a torch on one or two of them, and there's some really nice colours. So I'm going to turn the lights off and see if I can capture the colours that they glow when you put your torch into them. So it gives you a proper colour of what it's actually like. So anyway, I'll pull the barrel over here and I'll start by showing you what's inside the £3 barrel. So these are the stones that we've had on in the £3 barrel. These are the mixed stuff. Look how thick that is. Now these have been on for about a month, because they were taking some right grinding down, weren't they? There's a couple left in there. Let's give these a rinse. That's what you call a proper mix. Now a lot of these are now feeling nice and smooth. In fact, the majority of these feel smooth, but then they should do, because they've been on for a month, haven't they? On 80 grit. But they were very, very rough. I mean, there's still some of these that's got chips in, like that one. But I'm not gonna be too precious about it. That one's got a hole in it. I'm just going to move them on, because I want to retire this machine for the time being until it gets serviced. So I'll rinse these off and see what we've got. It may very well be that we can combine the little barrel as well as this one into the one, so that'll be better, won't it? So let me rinse them off and I'll be right back. So I've washed them all, and that's what I've basically ended up with. As you can see, so we're up to about, let's see if I can show you, about there. So we're only up to halfway on barrel. So I have a feeling that I'll be able to use the rest of the stones from the 1.5 pound barrel that I've also had on. Now this one's like a chocolate colour, look. Very, very thick. Look at that, it's like chocolate mousse. Anything left in there? I think there's just, I mean, look at how sticky it is in there. That's the lovely borax. So let's get this cleared, but I reckon I'll be able to put these in the other barrel. These are some of the other oddments that we had. Just odd bits. That's that big chunk. I might polish that and then chop it in half. These lovely humbug bits. Yeah, I'm going to be able to put these in with the others. I might as well do that. So I'm going to put these with the washer and put them with the others, and we're going to put it all of the lot onto 220 grit. So I actually ended up managing to combine both rocks from the 3 pound barrel and the 1.5 pound barrel into this. That's how much they've shrunk, you see, and it just so happens that it's just about the right amount of stones in there, so just dropped on nice for that. So what I'm going to do in there, we're going to now move it on to the 220 grit, which is this material, much finer, and it's a 3 pound barrel, so we're going to have 3 scoops. I'm getting them good scoops, so there's a bit for the sandman. Put the lid on that, and I'm going to add the usual couple of scoops of borax. And finally some water, just to cover them rocks. About there. We can button that down and I'll get that back on, and then that is the old Evans machine, empty of stuff. This is the last barrel that's on it, and it will be the only barrel that's on it. Then it needs stripping down and servicing. So these are now onto the 220. There is other things here in the background. I've done little videos this morning, but you won't get to see them yet because they're individual videos. But what I have got is I have got some stones to show you. So let me show you on the table cam. Right, so these are the stones which are finally ready after about 12 weeks or so. Some lovely ones on here, as you can see. These are the ones that came from the rotary tumbler polishing system, if you like. Look at that, listen to that sound. Like marbles, aren't they? So let me show you one or two of these. I'm not going to try and tell you what they're called because I've no idea what a lot of them are. What I can tell you is that this is, it could be seftonite, I suppose. It's a kind of a grey green with red filaments. Very, very nice. Very shiny. Took a good polish did that. This is part of a pebble. If you remember, I cut a pebble up on that little stone saw. This is part of that pebble, and these polished up with a really nice shine. Some of the white bands that you can see, some of them are undercut, but not always. This is you can see how well of a polish that's taken. Piece here, you see this has got a little bit of undercutting on. Can you see if I catch it in the light? There, look, you see it? That's where the white stripe is not quite as hard as the red or the black, because the black is hard. A few pieces of that chopped up. This is that lovely Kalahari picture stone that I got. It's not taking a magnificent shine. It has Techno-shine, as you can see. But it's more of a, well, I wouldn't really, it is a shine, but it's also a sheen, so it's a shiny sheen. Does that make any sense? Can you see what I mean? It's not a full-on shine. I can't even get it to angle. It's not a full-on shine, but it's not far off. But look at the picture of the pattern on that. Isn't it lovely? There's a few of these because they all came out of, remember I chopped a chunk up. It's very hard to hold when they're slippery. So there's a few of them, look. And this is actually one that I made of these. I made it into a keyring. Remember I said I made it into a keyring because I drilled it before I polished it. So I've got a little keyring there with that. That's rather nice, isn't it? Get put some more of these stones. We've got this pink material, which I believe is sunstone. I think this is some of that sunstone. Might be wrong. It's got a texture to it, almost like the flesh of an orange. I don't know if it's picking it up in there, like little cells inside. Another piece of that. You can probably see it a little bit better on that. You see, like little cells. You've got this absolutely incredible blue laced agate. Just look at that. Magical, isn't it? And this was a little off-cut off an end. Beautiful. I think this is sunstone. I don't really like this sunstone. It's not that I don't like it as such, it's just, you know, there are a lot nicer stones out there. We've got some of this, which I think is unakite. I'm sorry I'm all fingers, it's because I've got very little sensation in my fingers, so I don't know if I've got rid of it or not. We've got a nice crystal, quartz crystal. You can see the fractures and things inside it. We've got a piece here. That's lovely, isn't it? That's kind of a grey, translucent, and a burgundy kind of a colour. I've got one of those agates, as you can see, with the layers, and then this crystal inside. We've got a piece of the banded agate. You can see that. I'll try and balance it on my finger. We've got some of this lovely rosy quartz. This that looks a bit like jade, but I don't think it is jade. More lovely purple, blackcurrant flavoured amethysts. And we've got some more of that lovely tiger's eye. Look at that, it's got like a shimmer through that one, that metallic stripe. More still. This is one of them crystals that has fibres in it. I don't know if it's picking that up. Like little gold fibres, almost like it's almost like it's got fiberglass inside it. Absolutely lovely. I think as far as pattern is concerned, I'm not sure what this is, but look at the pattern on that one. Oh, lovely little stone that is. Really took a polish. So yeah, these are, that's another pebble that I chopped up, chopped the end off one, didn't I? These are really, really, really nice, and I'm overjoyed. That's a right tiger side. Look at that one. See if you can catch it. That's just on end, look. Like a proper eye, that one. These are stunning. These carnelians take a right polish. Look at that. Now, interestingly, some of these, a lot of these, will shine when you put a light on it because they're translucent. For example, like that. Can you see? Now that's might be a bit too bright. I'll put it down here. Might be a bit too bright still. But yeah, these really light up. Same as this. If I light it up like that, bright blue, stunning. See that one, look at that one. It's like a little fire underneath it, isn't it? A lot of these will light up, like this jade. Let me just turn the lights off. See if this makes them shine any better. So I'll pull them up here. So that's a white one. That's a green one. Amethyst. Rose quartz. Carnelian again, look at that. These white ones really glow, look at that. That's almost reflecting as much light as is going into it. Another pale pink one. Pale pink one. Blue. Purple. Pink. Green, look at that one. These are the ones with the filaments in. One of the banded agates. Interesting, eh? That one reflects light well. That's actually a yellow one, but it's reflecting the light really well. Look at that. Green one. Yeah, very good. Anyway, that's a quick look at the rocks. I hope you've enjoyed them. We'll continue to enjoy them as I continue to spit these out. But I'm going to be tending to do individual batches of rocks in future rather than mixed rocks, because I find it better when they're all the same, because I find it more appealing, and then I can mix them afterwards if I want. So anyway, that's this section done. Back to me. Well, that's it for this video, folks. So you've enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed doing them stones, and I'm going to continue to enjoy them. But everybody that sees them is fascinated by them. They're so beautiful as these stones. It's just one of them things that humans are just fascinated by, like magpies and shiny things, you know. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's not going to be too long. I'm kicking them out as fast as I possibly can. But anyway, in the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed making it. I've certainly enjoyed doing them stones, and I'll continue to enjoy them stones as well, as does everybody else that comes into the shop and sees them. It's just one of them things, and humans are fascinated by these colourful things. Well, I am anyway. A bit like a jackdaw and shiny things. Anyway, you take care, and I shall catch you in the next video.